Hey everyone, I'm going to show you how to build micro vehicles with Lego bricks for today's tutorial. Let's start with a sailboat with a number 1x2 rounded plate. I'm going to place a rounded 1x3 plate to where it's right in the center, where it's hanging over half a stud on both ends. Then right in the center, one hollow stud on the right hand side, a half round 1x1 flat tile, and a 1x1 plate with tooth on the left hand side. Sure that's straightened out. I'm going to take a 2 stud long 3.2 stick with flange, place it in the stud, and one of these little triangular signs with the clip on the back. We're just going to set this right here for a little sail. For a small car, let's take a pair of 1x2 plates with downwards Technic lift arm. I'm going to place to where they are on top of one another like so. And on the left hand side in this 1x1 opening, a 1x1 plate. Then I'm going to take a pair of 1x1 by 2/3 slopes. I'm going to place them on this side right here. It's on the left hand side. And for tires, some studs. We're going to place the stud portion inside the Technic lift arm. And yes, with small models it's almost impossible to hold on to these. I'm trying to show all the angles as I can. For a helicopter, start with a number 1 1x2 rounded plate. I'm going to take some half round 1x2 jumper plates. I'm going to place these right underneath our rounded plate. On the left hand side, a 1x1 plate and a 1x1 by 2/3 transparent light blue slope. On the right hand side, a 1x1 brick with one stud. We'll set that there. And for your tail wing, a sign with stick. It's got a stud on one side. And on the top, a 1x1 round plate with 3.2 shaft with a 1.8 hole on the top, and that's for a little propeller. Set that right in that hole. It fits right in there. For a large truck, let's take a 1x2 plate with a downwards Technic lift arm. I'm going to place a 1x3 jumper plate where it's hanging over on the front side. Then I'm going to take another one of these 1x2 plates with a downwards lift arm, place that right there, and in this reveal a 1x1 flat tile. Take an upwards 1x1 by 1x1 angler plate. I'm going to face this off with a transparent clear 1x1 plate. Then I'm going to have a transparent clear 1x1 by 2/3 slope. We're going to make sure that the larger portion is facing down. We're going to place this right in this area. Right here, this is going to be our little windshield. Take another 1x1 by 1x1 upwards angler plate. We're going to face this off with a 1x1 flat tile. And place this right here. And for the body, a 1x2 plate and a 1x2 flat tile. Now for tires, we're going to take some studs, put the stud portion inside the Technic lift arms. Get that right in there. Of course, we need 4 tires. They snap right in place. For a small aircraft, let's start with a 1x4 plate. I'm going to place a 1x3 plate to where it's hanging over by one stud on the right hand side. Then I'm going to take a 1x3 plate, place it perpendicular to the previous 1x3 plate, and a 1x1 by 2/3 transparent light blue slope for a little windshield. Then on the top, a 1x2 flat tile and a 1x1 half round flat tile. And for a tail wing, 1x2 jumper plate and a 1x1 by 2/3 slope. That's if it wants to center up. So now for our little wheels, I'm going to take some hollow studs. We're going to place the open portion right on the pegs. It's going to simulate little wheels to complete the aircraft.